In a world filled with distractions and constant demands, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters, ourselves. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism reminds us to turn inward, to focus on our thoughts, actions, and values as the foundation of a meaningful life. By embracing self-discipline, practicing acceptance, and living with intention, you can unlock the resilience and clarity needed to navigate life's challenges. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Let's explore how focusing on yourself daily and living by Stoic principles can transform your life and inspire those around you. 1. Core Principles of Stoicism. Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose and focus, unshaken by the chaos of the world around you. This is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that encourages us to turn inward, to focus on ourselves, and to cultivate personal growth, inner peace, and resilience. It's not about avoiding life's challenges but facing them with strength and clarity. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, lived by these principles. Despite ruling an empire fraught with challenges, he constantly reminded himself to control what he could and let go of what he couldn't. His timeless words, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength," resonate as much today as they did centuries ago. In today's fast-paced world, the idea of focusing on yourself might feel selfish. But Stoicism teaches us that by tending to our inner selves, our thoughts, actions, and values, we become better equipped to contribute to the world around us. For example, think about a time when you felt overwhelmed by external pressures. Did pausing to reflect and regain your composure help you navigate that situation more effectively? That's Stoicism in action. Practicing Stoicism doesn't require grand gestures. It's found in small, daily commitments. Start your morning with a moment of reflection, as Marcus Aurelius did, asking yourself, "What virtues will guide me today?" End your day with self-examination, "Where did I align with my values, and where can I improve?" These practices not only ground you but also build resilience and clarity over time. Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy, it's a guide for modern living. By focusing on yourself daily, you can transform how you respond to life's challenges, find peace in the midst of uncertainty, and inspire others through your actions. So, as Marcus Aurelius might say, waste no more time on distractions. Focus on what truly matters, becoming the best version of yourself. 2. The 3 Stoic Virtues. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful framework for living well, 3 core virtues that guide us through life's challenges and complexities: wisdom, courage, and temperance. These virtues aren't abstract ideals, they're practical tools for navigating the world with purpose and clarity. Wisdom is about discernment, understanding what is within your control and what isn't. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. You can't control the cars around you, but you can control your mindset. Will you let frustration consume you, or will you use the time to practice patience and prepare for the meeting? As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Courage is more than physical bravery, it's the inner resolve to face life's adversities with grace. Think about the fear of starting something new, a career change, a creative project, or even speaking your truth. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite it. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Temperance is the practice of self-control and moderation. It's about finding balance in a world that often pushes us toward excess. For example, when you're tempted to overindulge, whether it's food, social media, or material possessions, temperance helps you pause and ask, is this truly necessary for my well-being? Marcus Aurelius reminds us, very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Together, these virtues create a roadmap for a life of meaning and fulfillment. Wisdom helps you navigate decisions with clarity, courage empowers you to take action, and temperance ensures that you remain grounded and balanced. By embracing these Stoic virtues, you can approach life's challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth. So, take a moment today to reflect: how can you apply wisdom, courage, and temperance in your daily life? Let these virtues be your guide to a more purposeful and resilient existence. 3. Acceptance of the present moment. Life unfolds in the present, yet so often we resist it, wishing it were different, better, or easier. Stoicism teaches us the transformative power of accepting the present moment as it is, without resistance or judgment. It's not about giving up or settling, it's about recognizing reality as the starting point for meaningful action. Imagine waking up to a rainy day when you had planned to spend time outdoors. Instead of lamenting the weather, acceptance allows you to shift your mindset and make the most of the day. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It's an active choice to engage with the present moment rather than fighting it. For example, if you face a setback at work, acceptance lets you acknowledge the situation and move forward constructively, rather than wasting energy on frustration or blame. By focusing on the here and now, you free yourself from the burden of regrets about the past and anxieties about the future. Consider this: how often do we lose today's joy by dwelling on yesterday's mistakes or worrying about tomorrow's uncertainties? Acceptance anchors us in the present, where life truly happens. To embrace the present moment, start small. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Breathe deeply, feel the sensations around you, and remind yourself of the privilege of being alive. In doing so, you'll cultivate a sense of peace and clarity, empowering you to approach life with resilience and grace. Acceptance isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about facing them with a steady heart and an open mind. By fully embracing the present, you unlock the ability to live a richer, more meaningful life. Let go of resistance, and step into the freedom of the now. 4. Control over reactions. Life is full of unexpected events, traffic jams, difficult conversations, or setbacks at work. While we can't control these external circumstances, we can always control how we respond. Stoicism teaches that true power lies in mastering your reactions, turning emotional stability into a lasting strength. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Your first instinct might be anger, but what does reacting accomplish? Instead, you can choose to pause, breathe, and let it go. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This ability to control your reaction transforms small irritations into moments of calm. Mastering reactions doesn't mean suppressing emotions, it means understanding and guiding them. For example, if a coworker criticizes your work, instead of lashing out or retreating, you can reflect and respond thoughtfully. This approach not only preserves your composure but also fosters respect and constructive dialogue. Building this emotional resilience takes practice. Start by pausing before reacting, whether it's counting to 3, taking a deep breath, or stepping away momentarily. This pause creates space to choose your response instead of being controlled by your emotions. The benefits of controlling your reactions extend beyond yourself. When you remain composed, you inspire confidence in others. Your calmness becomes a stabilizing force in relationships, workplaces, and social settings, showing that you are a person who can handle challenges with grace. Ultimately, control over reactions is about reclaiming your power. By mastering your mind, you free yourself from being a victim of circumstances. Instead, you become the architect of your responses, shaping a life of peace, resilience, and purpose. The next time life tests you, remember, the event may be out of your hands, but your reaction is entirely your own. Choose wisely. 5. Virtue as the highest good. In a world often driven by the pursuit of wealth, status, or recognition, Stoicism offers a radically different perspective. The highest good is not found in material possessions or fleeting accolades but in the cultivation of virtue. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, these are the pillars of a life well lived, leading to true fulfillment and inner peace. Consider the value of wisdom, the ability to discern what is right and to navigate life with clarity. Wisdom allows you to focus on what truly matters, letting go of distractions and unnecessary desires. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By choosing thoughts rooted in virtue, you elevate your experience of life. Courage is equally essential. It's not just about facing external challenges but also about confronting your own fears and flaws. For example, standing up for what's right in a difficult situation, even when it's unpopular, reflects the courage to act with integrity. This bravery aligns your actions with your values, strengthening your character. Justice is the commitment to fairness and treating others with respect and compassion. It's the principle that reminds us of our interconnectedness with others and our responsibility to contribute positively to the world. Imagine a leader who makes decisions not for personal gain but for the benefit of their community. This is justice in action. Lastly, temperance teaches us balance and self-control. It's the practice of moderation in all things, avoiding excess while appreciating what we have. Whether it's managing desires or maintaining emotional composure, temperance keeps us grounded and aligned with our deeper purpose. By valuing virtue above all else, you free yourself from the endless chase for external validation. Instead, you find fulfillment in living a life of meaning and integrity. Virtue becomes your compass, guiding you toward peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. As the Stoics teach, a virtuous life isn't just the path to personal happiness, it's the foundation of a better world. So ask yourself, how can you embody wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance today? Let virtue be the measure of your actions, and peace will follow. 6. Understanding impermanence. Life is fleeting, ever-changing, and impermanent. Stoicism teaches us to embrace this truth, not as a source of despair, but as a guide to living more fully. By recognizing the transient nature of life, we learn to appreciate the present moment and detach from things beyond our control. Imagine holding a handful of sand on a windy day. No matter how tightly you grip, the grains slip through your fingers. This is life, precious and temporary. Marcus Aurelius reflected on this impermanence when he wrote, "Everything that happens is either endurable or not. If it's endurable, endure it. Stop complaining." Accepting life's impermanence helps us focus on what we can endure and influence. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, it means freedom. For example, when you stop clinging to material possessions or the approval of others, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Instead of fearing loss, you begin to cherish what you have while it's here. A meaningful conversation with a loved one, a sunset, or a quiet moment of reflection becomes richer when you understand that these experiences are fleeting. Appreciating impermanence also deepens gratitude. Knowing that life is finite makes us more present and intentional. Consider the power of pausing to acknowledge the small joys in your day, a kind word, a shared laugh, or simply the breath you take. These moments become treasures when you view them through the lens of impermanence. Ultimately, understanding impermanence teaches us to focus on what truly matters, living with purpose, cultivating meaningful relationships, and embracing each day with an open heart. By letting go of attachments to things we cannot control, we find peace and clarity. So, the next time you're tempted to dwell on what you might lose, remember this: life's impermanence isn't a curse, it's a reminder to live fully. Be present, let go, and savor the beauty of the moment. In this acceptance lies true freedom. 7. Understanding impermanence. Life is fleeting, and everything around us is in constant flux. Stoicism teaches us to embrace this impermanence, not with despair but with gratitude for the present moment. Recognizing the transient nature of life allows us to cherish what we have while letting go of unhealthy attachments to things beyond our control. Imagine holding on to a beautiful flower, knowing it will wilt. Instead of mourning its inevitable end, you can choose to appreciate its beauty while it lasts. Similarly, by accepting that change and loss are natural parts of life, you free yourself from the fear of losing what you hold dear. As Marcus Aurelius said, everything that happens is either endurable or not. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Impermanence also teaches us to prioritize what truly matters. Consider how often we waste energy worrying about things that won't matter a year from now. By focusing on the present and valuing meaningful connections, experiences, and growth, you create a life that aligns with your deepest values. Letting go of attachments doesn't mean detachment from life itself, it means embracing it fully, without being owned by possessions or outcomes. For example, if you're chasing a goal, appreciate the journey rather than fixating on the result. This shift in perspective allows you to engage with life more authentically and with less anxiety. Ultimately, understanding impermanence isn't about giving up, it's about living fully. It reminds us to savor the present, act with purpose, and accept change as a natural part of life's rhythm. In this acceptance, you find freedom and peace. 8. Self-examination and reflection. Self-examination is the cornerstone of personal growth. By regularly reflecting on your actions, thoughts, and emotions, you gain valuable insights into who you are and where you can improve. Stoicism emphasizes this practice as a daily ritual to foster self-awareness and align your life with your values and goals. Imagine ending your day with a few moments of quiet reflection. Ask yourself, what went well today? Where could I have handled things better? This simple habit helps you recognize your strengths while identifying areas for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life. This mindset encourages you to act intentionally and reflect deeply. Self-reflection isn't about self-criticism, it's about self-understanding. For example, if you reacted poorly in a stressful situation, reflection allows you to pinpoint what triggered that response and how you might handle it differently next time. Over time, this practice builds emotional intelligence and resilience. Journaling can be a powerful tool for self-examination. Writing down your thoughts and experiences provides clarity and helps track your progress. Think of it as a conversation with yourself, a space to celebrate successes, process challenges, and set intentions for the future. Ultimately, self-examination is a lifelong journey. By taking time each day to reflect, you become more mindful of your actions and their impact, fostering a deeper connection to yourself and others. This practice isn't just about improvement, it's about living a more intentional, meaningful life. Let reflection be your guide as you strive to become the best version of yourself. 9. Power of the mind. The mind is a powerful tool, shaping how we experience the world. Stoicism teaches that your happiness and peace of mind don't come from external circumstances but from the quality of your thoughts. Mastering your mind means gaining control over your emotions and reactions, transforming how you navigate life's challenges. Think about a time when a small inconvenience, like a delay or a critical comment, ruined your mood for hours. Was it the event itself that caused your unhappiness, or was it your interpretation of it? Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you change your perspective, you reclaim your happiness. Mastering your mind starts with awareness. When negative thoughts arise, pause and examine them. Are they rooted in reality, or are they exaggerated by fear or doubt? For example, if you fail at something, instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, reframe it as, this is a chance to learn and improve. This shift in mindset not only builds resilience but also fosters growth. The power of the mind extends to how we respond to others. Imagine staying calm and composed during an argument, choosing to listen instead of react impulsively. This ability to control your emotions, rather than letting them control you, strengthens your relationships and shows true inner strength. Ultimately, the quality of your thoughts shapes the quality of your life. By mastering your mind, you gain the ability to respond to life with clarity, intention, and purpose. Happiness becomes not a fleeting emotion but a steady state of being, rooted in your ability to think wisely and act virtuously. Take the time to cultivate your thoughts, they are the foundation of a fulfilled and meaningful life. 10. Mindfulness meditation. In the chaos of daily life, our minds often feel cluttered with endless thoughts and distractions. Mindfulness meditation offers a simple yet profound solution, the practice of observing your thoughts without judgment. By engaging in mindfulness, you cultivate a sense of inner peace and strengthen your emotional resilience, allowing you to face life's challenges with clarity and composure. Imagine sitting quietly for just a few minutes, focusing on your breath as it flows in and out. As thoughts arise, plans, worries, or memories, you don't fight them or cling to them. Instead, you simply notice them and let them pass, like leaves floating down a stream. This practice creates space between you and your thoughts, helping you see them for what they are, temporary and manageable. Mindfulness doesn't eliminate challenges, but it changes how you respond to them. For example, when faced with a stressful situation, mindfulness allows you to pause and observe your reaction instead of being swept away by it. This pause gives you the power to choose a response that aligns with your values and goals, rather than reacting impulsively. The benefits of mindfulness extend beyond moments of stress. Regular practice enhances your ability to stay present and engaged in everyday life. Whether you're sharing a conversation, enjoying a meal, or working on a project, mindfulness helps you savor the experience and approach it with intention. Ultimately, mindfulness meditation is a practice of self-awareness and self-compassion. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you nurture emotional stability and resilience, empowering yourself to live with greater purpose and peace. Begin with just a few minutes a day, and notice how this simple act can transform your inner world and how you engage with the world around you. 11. Resilience in adversity. Life is full of challenges, unexpected setbacks, difficult decisions, and moments of uncertainty. Stoicism teaches us that these obstacles are not barriers to our growth but opportunities to become stronger and wiser. By adopting the mindset that, what stands in the way becomes the way, as Marcus Aurelius said, we transform adversity into a path for self-improvement. Imagine facing a tough situation, like a failure at work or a conflict in a relationship. While it's natural to feel frustration or disappointment, resilience invites you to pause and ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? This shift in perspective changes the challenge from something to fear into something to embrace. Resilience doesn't mean ignoring your emotions, it means working through them with intention. For example, instead of letting anger or sadness consume you, use those feelings as fuel to take thoughtful action. If you've faced rejection, resilience might mean reevaluating your approach, refining your skills, and trying again with renewed focus. Building resilience is a daily practice. Start small by reframing minor inconveniences, a delayed meeting or an unexpected change in plans, as opportunities to practice patience and flexibility. Over time, these small moments of resilience prepare you for bigger challenges, helping you approach them with calmness and strength. Adopting the Stoic mindset allows you to face adversity with grace and confidence. By seeing obstacles as stepping stones, you cultivate the inner strength to navigate life's toughest moments. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about growing through it and emerging stronger on the other side. Let every challenge you face become a testament to your ability to adapt, learn, and thrive. 12. Random acts of kindness. Kindness is a simple yet powerful way to bring meaning and positivity into your life and the lives of others. Practicing daily acts of kindness not only cultivates virtue but also strengthens relationships and fosters a deeper sense of empathy. Through small gestures of compassion, you create ripples of goodwill that can extend far beyond what you imagine. Think about how a simple smile or a kind word can change someone's day. For example, offering a compliment to a colleague, holding the door for a stranger, or sending an encouraging message to a friend may seem small, but these actions have the power to uplift and connect. These moments of kindness remind others, and yourself, that empathy and care still exist in a fast-paced world. Kindness also enriches your own life. When you act with compassion, you align with the Stoic virtue of justice, which emphasizes fairness and treating others with dignity. Imagine how your mood improves after helping someone in need or showing gratitude. These acts create a sense of fulfillment and remind you of the shared humanity that connects us all. It's important to remember that kindness doesn't require grand gestures. It's the small, consistent acts that have the most lasting impact. Whether it's listening attentively, offering assistance, or simply being present for someone, these everyday choices build trust and strengthen bonds. By practicing random acts of kindness, you not only contribute to the well-being of others but also cultivate your own inner peace and virtue. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The fruit of this life is good character and acts for the common good." Let kindness guide your actions, and watch how these small ripples transform your life and the world around you. 13. The importance of moderation. Moderation is the art of finding balance in a world that constantly tempts us with excess. Stoicism teaches that by avoiding overindulgence and managing desires, we can maintain harmony in our lives and focus on what truly matters. It's not about depriving yourself but about making conscious choices that align with your values and lead to lasting contentment. Imagine the feeling after overindulging, whether it's overeating, overspending, or overworking. It often leaves us feeling drained or dissatisfied. Moderation acts as a guide, helping us enjoy life's pleasures without letting them control us. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Practicing moderation means understanding your limits and setting boundaries. For example, instead of binge-watching hours of TV, you might choose to watch one episode and spend the rest of your evening reading or reflecting. This balance allows you to enjoy entertainment while dedicating time to personal growth. Moderation also strengthens self-discipline. Each time you resist the pull of excess, like skipping that unnecessary purchase or choosing a healthy meal over junk food, you build resilience and reinforce your ability to make decisions that serve your long-term well-being. Ultimately, moderation isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. By freeing yourself from the grip of excessive desires, you gain clarity and control over your life. You learn to appreciate the simple joys and prioritize what brings true fulfillment. Embrace moderation as a practice that nurtures balance, harmony, and a life of purpose. 14. The importance of moderation. Moderation is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of balance and self-control. By avoiding excessive desires and indulgence, we create a life of harmony and focus on what truly matters. In a world that often glorifies excess, practicing moderation allows us to find fulfillment in simplicity and purpose. Consider how overindulgence, whether it's in food, material possessions, or even emotions, can leave you feeling empty rather than satisfied. For example, chasing endless luxuries may provide temporary pleasure, but it often distracts from deeper contentment. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Practicing moderation doesn't mean denying yourself joy, it means cultivating discernment. Imagine enjoying a meal not for its extravagance but for the nourishment and connection it provides. Or setting limits on social media use to focus on meaningful interactions rather than mindless scrolling. These choices not only ground you but also enhance your appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Moderation is also about emotional balance. Avoid being swept away by extreme highs or lows, instead, aim for steady composure. For instance, if you achieve a significant success, celebrate it humbly. If you face a setback, process it calmly. This approach fosters resilience and ensures you remain centered. Ultimately, moderation helps you maintain alignment with your values, avoiding distractions and excess that can pull you away from your purpose. By embracing balance, you live a life that is both fulfilling and harmonious, rooted in the wisdom of Stoic virtue. 15. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating contentment and inner peace. By taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, you shift your focus from what you lack to the abundance already present in your life. This practice, deeply aligned with Stoic principles, helps you appreciate the present moment and find joy in simplicity. Imagine starting or ending your day with a quiet reflection on what you're grateful for. It could be something as profound as the support of loved ones or as simple as a warm cup of coffee. These moments of recognition remind you of life's blessings, even amidst challenges. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Gratitude also serves as a counterbalance to negative emotions. For example, during a difficult day, pausing to acknowledge something good, like a kind gesture from a friend or the beauty of nature, can help reframe your mindset. This shift doesn't erase the difficulty but provides perspective, allowing you to approach challenges with resilience and grace. Incorporating gratitude into your routine doesn't require much time. You might keep a gratitude journal, jotting down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Or you could share your appreciation with others through a heartfelt "thank you." These small actions have a ripple effect, strengthening your relationships and fostering a more positive outlook on life. Ultimately, gratitude is a practice of mindfulness and presence. It reminds you that happiness isn't found in chasing what's missing but in recognizing and cherishing what you already have. By practicing gratitude daily, you nurture a sense of fulfillment and peace that enhances every aspect of your life. Let gratitude be your guide to a richer, more meaningful existence. 16. Detachment from outcomes. One of the most liberating principles of Stoicism is detachment from outcomes. By focusing on your efforts and living according to your virtues rather than being consumed by external results, you maintain inner peace and clarity. This mindset frees you from the stress of circumstances beyond your control and allows you to approach life with purpose and resilience. Imagine working tirelessly on a project only for it to be met with unexpected criticism or rejection. While it's natural to feel disappointed, detachment reminds you that the value lies in the effort you put forth and the integrity with which you acted. Marcus Aurelius teaches, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This practice doesn't mean indifference or lack of ambition. Instead, it's about redirecting your energy toward what you can control, your actions, intentions, and adherence to your values. For example, if you're preparing for a presentation, focus on delivering it with clarity and confidence rather than obsessing over whether others will praise or criticize it. Detachment from outcomes also cultivates resilience. When success comes, you can celebrate without letting it define you. When failure arises, you can reflect and grow without being consumed by self-doubt. This balance keeps you steady, regardless of external circumstances, allowing you to navigate life with composure. Ultimately, detachment is an act of trust in yourself and the process of life. By anchoring yourself in effort and virtue, you create a foundation for lasting peace and fulfillment. Let go of what you cannot control, and focus on what truly matters, how you show up, the principles you uphold, and the person you become along the way. 17. Turning obstacles into opportunities. Every challenge you face has the potential to become a stepping stone for growth. Stoicism teaches us to reframe obstacles not as barriers but as opportunities to strengthen resilience and develop character. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Imagine a moment when life throws an unexpected challenge your way, like losing a job or facing rejection. At first, it might feel overwhelming, but by shifting your perspective, you can see it as a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. For example, losing a job could become the catalyst for pursuing a more fulfilling career or developing new skills. Reframing obstacles requires a deliberate mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" This subtle change in approach transforms adversity into an opportunity for self-improvement. It's not about denying the difficulty but about finding meaning and growth within it. This mindset also builds emotional resilience. When you view challenges as opportunities, you become less afraid of failure and more willing to take risks. For instance, facing a difficult conversation with honesty, even if it's uncomfortable, can strengthen relationships and enhance mutual understanding. Turning obstacles into opportunities doesn't mean you'll always succeed, but it ensures that every experience adds value to your journey. Each challenge becomes a chance to practice patience, courage, and wisdom, bringing you closer to your potential. Remember, the obstacle is not the end, it's the path forward. Embrace it, and let it guide you toward growth and transformation. 18. Lifelong commitment to Stoicism. Stoicism is not a quick fix or a destination, it's a lifelong journey. Embracing this philosophy means committing to continuous growth, self-reflection, and the pursuit of virtue. It's a practice that shapes every aspect of your life, guiding you toward a meaningful existence filled with purpose, fulfillment, and wisdom. Imagine waking up each day with the intention to live in alignment with Stoic principles. It might start with a moment of morning reflection: what values will guide my actions today? This daily commitment ensures that Stoicism isn't just a set of ideas but a way of life, woven into your decisions, reactions, and relationships. Self-reflection is at the heart of this journey. Regularly evaluating your actions and thoughts allows you to identify areas for growth and celebrate progress. For instance, if you lose patience in a stressful situation, reflection helps you understand what triggered that reaction and how to handle it differently next time. This ongoing process of learning keeps you grounded and focused on improvement. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality. It's not about perfection but about striving to embody virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Even in moments of failure, the philosophy encourages you to return to the path, using setbacks as opportunities for growth. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Committing to Stoicism transforms not only your inner world but also how you engage with the world around you. By living with intention and resilience, you inspire others and contribute positively to your community. This lifelong dedication creates a ripple effect, making the philosophy a force for good in your life and beyond. In the end, the Stoic journey is about progress, not perfection. Each step brings you closer to a life of integrity, peace, and purpose. So, embrace Stoicism not as a fleeting interest but as a lifelong companion, guiding you to become the best version of yourself, every day. 19. Inspiration from Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, offers timeless wisdom for living a life of purpose, integrity, and inner peace. His teachings emphasize the power of self-discipline, the importance of acceptance, and the pursuit of virtuous living. His words challenge us to not only think about what it means to live well but to actively embody those principles in our daily lives. Self-discipline was at the core of Marcus's philosophy. Despite being one of the most powerful figures of his time, he held himself accountable to his values and choices. For example, he consistently reminded himself to focus on what he could control: his thoughts, actions, and responses, rather than external circumstances. His approach teaches us that true strength lies not in controlling the world but in mastering ourselves. Acceptance was another pillar of his teachings. Life often unfolds in ways we don't expect, but Marcus believed that peace comes from embracing reality as it is. He encouraged us to view challenges as opportunities for growth, famously stating, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. This mindset helps us find meaning even in adversity. Virtuous living, according to Marcus, is the highest good. He believed that wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are the cornerstones of a fulfilling life. His advice: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1 is a call to action, reminding us that living with integrity and purpose is more powerful than discussing it. His teachings remain relevant today, inspiring us to rise above distractions and live with intention. Whether we're facing personal struggles or navigating the complexities of modern life, Marcus's philosophy offers a roadmap for staying grounded and true to our values. Let Marcus Aurelius's wisdom guide you. Practice self-discipline, embrace acceptance, and strive to live virtuously. His words are not just a reflection of his time, they're an invitation for us to live better, stronger, and more purposeful lives today. 20. Call to action. Every day is an opportunity to grow, reflect, and move closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Focus on yourself, not in a selfish way, but with the intention to cultivate wisdom, resilience, and virtue. Live by the timeless principles of Stoicism, embracing self-discipline, practicing acceptance, and striving for excellence in all you do. Start small. Take a few moments each morning to reflect on your core values and how you can embody them throughout the day. Pause during challenges to remind yourself of what's within your control. At the end of the day, review your actions and celebrate progress, no matter how small. These practices are the foundation for profound transformation. The journey of Stoicism is not about perfection, it's about progress. Each step you take toward self-mastery not only enhances your own life but also inspires those around you. By living with purpose and integrity, you become a beacon of strength and wisdom in your relationships, your community, and the world. Don't wait for the right time to begin. Start today. Focus on what truly matters, embrace the Stoic path, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. Your journey begins now, one step, one reflection, and one choice at a time. The Stoic path is not a destination, it's a daily practice of growth, reflection, and intentional living. By focusing on yourself, embracing resilience, and living according to your values, you create a life filled with purpose and peace. Remember, the small steps you take today will shape the person you become tomorrow. Now it's your turn to act. Start by dedicating a few moments each day to reflection, journaling, or mindfulness. Share your progress and challenges with us in the comments below. What's one Stoic principle you're committing to today? If this message resonates with you, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us on this journey of self-mastery and inspiration. Together, let's strive to embody the wisdom of Stoicism and create a life that reflects our highest selves.